Mga personalidad nga adunay kaikag sa pagbarog sa ilang mga prinsipyo.
Mga eksperyensya nga magpamatuod na kung ikaw adunay lig-ong pagtuo sa Dios, ikaw molambo.
Testimonies that bring us to success.
Living examples of faith.
This is Christian Bautista,
I am Aubrey Virtudes.
and this is Faith at Work.
We have a great and powerful God.
Not all persons are alike.
So with that huge problem I have
your trust and confidence in God.
But sometimes challenges will really set you. If you have faith in God, na He will provide everything for you.
Nakitang tanan man ning kamot para mas dako tag ma-share sa Ginoo.
One of the most admired employees, a man who always sees to it that its standards at work and his standards of faith are equally maintained. Tough in his decisions, yet very passionate and humble to his subordinates.
A well-respected woman of strength, character, and vigor. A dreamer of extraordinary nature adventure, paired with a heart that pumps in for the youth ministry. A mentor, organizer, coordinator, who maintained her grace under God's loving ways. Only here on Faith at Work.
Let's get to know a vibrant, young, and faithful leader. Let's discover what it takes to be in the ministry and be a boss at 30. Hello, Sir Don.
Hello.
How are you?
Fine.
Welcome to Faith at Work, sir.
Okay.
So,
Yes.
sir, pwede ba minimo isuroy sa
sure.
imong office?
Please
Thank
come
you.
in.
Thank you.
Sa matag adlaw, mao kini ang ginabuhat sa usa ka Mindanao-wide sales director. Ang pagkamalipayon, pagkamapailupon, ug pagkamaampingon sa kaugalingon, mao ang linatit nga pamaagi nga dili mapukan ang maayong relasyon sa mga kawani ug mao kini ang husto nga sekreto aron ang matag usa ka individual magmabantugon.
Si Sir Dande, siya, buutan, tapos at the same time, maayo mingle sa mo ang mga taga-office. Kabalo siya mag-PR. Makanang mag-communicate bitaw sa mo nga, dili ka maano sa iya, makanang bitaw dili ka maulaw. Kabalo siya entertain sa iyo, mag-level up, mag-level bitaw sa iyang kung unsa man siya kataas, kabalo siya appreciate sa imo kung unsa ka nga tao.
Mura ra gyapon siya among barkada, dili siya magturing about co-workers. Mura bitag walay gap in between sa gawas. So kung lara siya sa gawas, mura rami ka ng friends lang niya. Dili siya murag mo look down kung unsa siya, boss ba siya or dili.
I don't know Sir Dondi personally, but so far for my first week of stay here on RBJ, I can see that Sir Dondi is very hardworking person, and he is a model of a work-oriented person too.
He's very lambing, like that, friendly, smiling.
On my stay here, my adjustment were not that so hard. It ran smoothly because he welcomes me very warm, and not just Sir Dondi, but the whole RBG family as well.
Dondi has been through several companies before finally being led to RBJ Comtrex, his present employer. Unbeknownst to him, in every step, God has been preparing him for something greater, and challenges are part of his training to become Vice President for Sales.
Before, as sales representative, katong mga work, like ako mga clients nga mga grabe ka ba, madaot yung machine nga grabe ka manglalait bitaw kung mahimo mga bad words isay sa imuha, pero grabe smile gyapon, tapos smile gyapon, tapos patience lang ka, tapos i-inform nimo in kuan nga, ma'am, sir, sorry gid kayo for the kuan na amo gid ini nga problem, so dali ra nato ni ma settle, ayo lang kasuko, sir, ma'am, Tapos sa karon ang challenge na ako as na naman ko sa VP Sales, only lang kining mga ahente, sales surround me, usahay dili ko masabtan kay naay of course naay order from my CEO na kailangan ipabuhat ana do this and do that. Sometimes akong mga subordinates dili sila kabalo kung abinlag ako ato nga kuan nga order which is dito sa taas nga maigo pud ang ila dapat makorek kay ani man good our company is growing, and then so once na grow ang company there are lots of changes, so nga usay matapakan sila nga dapat i-change nga usay sometimes ang person man go dili mo accept og change.
These challenges serve as reminders for Dante to make sure he represents his faith well.
Actually sa share sa akong clients murag through works ramang gid ko.
He gave me an insight about his principles in life, just like work hard and just have faith in God.
When we traveled, and if it is Saturday, he really said no. Oh no, you should go. Siya no. Kaya magsimba pa siya. Okay, we will let him go.
Oo. So akong ipakita sa ila unsa akong kuan mahibalaan nila nga dundi gid na siya. No. Through showing good works sa clients mong good namo is more on mga medtechs. Nya kanang mga medtechs every morning busy gina sila whole day morning. So usahay maluoy ko sa ilaha, usay mo dili lang ko magsaba ga-apil kog kuan kanang dili inject kanang mukuha og blood for testing. Oo, then pagkahuman mo run ko sa machine for the blood, wala akong tabang sa ilaha. Then sometimes maulaw na akong kliyente nga buhat ko inana. Pero offer nang puna ko nga napakoy time nga para sa iyaha. So akong tabangan siya. Sometimes maikog siya. So at the end mo tong naka-realize nga kibali dili lang isa ka kliyente akong ginatabang kundi daghan pud sila.
To be the light and blessing in the workplace, Dante set for himself standards that he fiercely lives by. This certainly defines his devotion to his God and his integrity as a person.
Since college and then student pa ko until sa nana ko karon din as a VP sales, ang akong ginakuan gid sa una is kung unsa to'y para sa kibali iset na ako para kang God, especially Sabbath. Ako ginakip. Oo. Sometimes, dili lang masabtan nila kung unsa. Like, for example, at work, like mag-meeting me. Na-meeting nga on Sabbath. Usay ka ng Friday na mag-meeting mo. Kalit na kong sibat. Kalit na kong sugod-sugod na kong sibat. Matingala si Sir Bong nga nagkuhan. Pero pakasabot, actually, my CEO, po siya, makasabot po siya sa ako. Understanding siya. Every time nga pagkuan ka ng Friday, makabalo na siya nga, ay, Sabbath na di ay kay Friday. Musibat na ko, hinay na akong sibat.
Choosing to uphold the seventh-day Sabbath over his career is a risky business, and people do lose their jobs just for practicing what they believe. But Dante does not hesitate to keep the Sabbath, and God has blessed him tremendously for his strong resolve.
Actually, every Sabbath, I really have to keep the Sabbath para sa kang God. Bahalag all the rest, including Sunday, mo duty gid ko, but never on Sabbath. And our company, I'm happy sa akong company po, yung RBG Contracts, really understand sa RBG Adventist na denomination.
Still, life has not been entirely a bed of roses for a young executive. But through it all, his main concern is to please his heavenly master above anyone else, and to emulate his goodness.
Tanan na siguro work-based ako na agihan, stressful man gid. So, ang akong lagi na buhat is kung di gid na ako, I talk to God with personal commitment na kuan, kibali, your will be done. Kung unsa tapos, ako lang asaya is kung unsay mo work ang masturya na ako, iyahan na. Mura gid ang guidance ng gid. Even from my heart, na ako istorya from my words to say. Mo nang kung unsa akong mastorya to say, istorya nga kung nasakit na ba siya, sometimes akong i-asking God kung anong kato akong nastorya. Then later on, nakabalo ni ko, mo din yung purpose din niya. Ma-appreciate na ako din. So actually, acknowledgement kang God gyapon ako tanan.
At the end of the day, it all boils down to the faith that pushes us through life's ups and downs. And Dondi has just the right words why.
Actually, based sa akong experience, dili ginakapalit si God. Kay, He answers all my prayers. When I was down, He lifted me up. Kay, katong since akong pag-estudyante until now, wala gina ko siya gipadaplin kundi gitagaan gyud nako siya og kanang time. And then through of course, since kuan mo active gyapon ko sa church since elementary to high school, and then pag college, actually akong gi-offer akong kuan self kay more on busy na mood kay ko. Siguro akong ginabuhat is through singing na lang. Through singing. So actually dili lang M7, apil na po tong Gentle Souls. Kaming mga upat rami kabuok. Tapos here comes the M7, ni-join po ko sa M7. Actually kaya katong Gentle Souls mga si Nap among base wala na diri nasa Indonesia, so ni-join po ko diri sa M7. Kaya gusto na ko nga i-offer na ko among kuan talent through singing ministry. So dili man ko wa man ko din hisa kuan sa di man ko public di kanang good in ministry kanang wali-wali. So diri na lang nako ipaagi siguro basig dili man yun nga pat sa dahi og tingog. Siguro ako rong gi-offer akong self or akong talent through singing. Kibali akong offer sa iyaha, kibali akong pag-thank pud sa iyaha. Stick with your faith. Bisan unsa na siya nga trials nga moabot sa imong life, bisan sa imong family, sa imong work, sa imong study, kailangan stick sa imong faith with God. Kay based akong experience, sana akong experience kuan kana kibali. At first, matingala ka why this happened to me. Pero at a later part, nakabalo ka nga, ay, mo din siya. Mo din siyang purpose di ay. Whatever problem nga mo, kamsay mo a good or bad or mga circumstances nga nasa imo be thankful sa iyaha. Kay, naa siya kibali plano sa in every circumstances nga kita mismo wala nakabalo.
Thank you so much, Sir Don, for sharing your experiences to us. Alright mga kapaglaom, mao kato ang inspiring story of faith ni Sir Dondi. Atong paminawan na usab ang lahi nga istorya sa kinabuhi og pagtuo when faith at work returns.
Gusto ka ba nga madasig sa mga tinuod nga istorya sa kinabuhi?
Grabe ka, manglalait bitaw, mga bad words say sa imuha, pero grabe smile yapon.
Actually, pagkita na ako sa butang nangawala na, I realized na dili day ako'y tag-iya.
Ug paligunon pa ang imong pagtuo diha sa Ginoo.
So dili ta angay mabalaka. That we have a great and powerful God.
Tanawa ang mga kasinatian nga nagpamatuod nga ikaw ug ako giampingan sa labaw makadagako.
You have to make sure nga ang imong life mahimong kahayag sa kalibutan.
Have your trust and confidence in God.
Ayaw palabya ang higayon. Faith at Work.
Dinhi lamang sa inyong Positive TV.
Hope Channel.
Welcome back mga kapaglaom. You are still watching Faith at Work. We are now here at Liceo de Cagayan University College of Arts and Sciences, where our Woman of the Day is being inspired, has become an inspiration, and being appreciated by the students of her being an angel. Let's get in.
Hello, so dadanta ka sa akong office?
Sige.
Okay, so it's like the Faculty Room of College of Arts and Sciences. Come in.
Let's go.
Okay. Hello. So, my name of faculty room. That's Miss Gemma Beron. Hi, Manang. Okay, my colleague sa College of Arts and Sciences. English department, Social Sciences department. This is my department. And that's my chairman. Hi, Chair. That's my chairman. And this is my messy table. Okay. So, this is my cute table. Naka-extend ko diri. I have my other colleagues here and also diha siya. So, that's my chairman table. So, yun siya.
So ma'am, unsa na makakadugay ga trabaho diri sa Liceo?
I've been working here. I started working June 2000. So, this is like my 13th year in Liceo. After graduation, I thought like, sige, mag-proceed sa akong laing mga studies. Then my mom said like, hey, it's time for you to work. So, apply lawyer ko. So, and then when Liceo was the first one who hired me, and since then I've been working.
As a faculty member, she's good, she's talented, and very cooperative in the department. She's an asset to the university because she is really a qualified faculty in the department, having majored sociology and has a bachelor's degree in IS. I think she has traveled a lot in Southeast Asian region, of course in Japan and the rest of the world. And that is one of the characteristics that we want to be a coordinator of the International Studies program in the university.
Apan, wala gyud ni abot sa unahuna ni Ma'am Angel nga mahimo siyang usa ka magtutudlo og wala pud kini gisugyot sa iyang pamilya.
Wala man gani kay siya monetary nga reward because like my uncle said, who was a former principal, pag kahibalo niya gat I'm into teaching, ingon siya nga kung gusto ka mo dato sa imuhang kinabuhi, ayaw pag-teach. But he said like, if your focus in teaching is to earn money, you would be frustrated. But if your focus in teaching is to touch other people's lives, then go on with it. And that really stuck sa ako. So apart from the nature of the job nga dynamic siya,
yes.
I find meaning in teaching kasi like in teaching you get to touch people's lives and in some way you get to like share your experiences and murag fulfilling kayo siya. It's not an easy task to be a teacher. That's what I'm saying. Teaching is not just a profession, but it's really a vocation. This is the only job siguro that when you go home, you still bring your job at home. That's why I'm saying it's a vocation because it's like a dedication. Why I teach? It's because I get to touch other people's lives. And at the same time, the dynamism niya, na vacation sa mga bata, so why not? Napo ko'y bakasyon.
Apan, nahigugma si Ma'am Angel sa pagtudlo. Tungod kay, sa matag adlaw kini nagahatag kaniya og bag-ong hagit and altogether new adventure. It is never a routine. And Ma'am Angel insists there's more to it than meets the eye. She is on a mission.
As a teacher, she is very dedicated.
She is very friendly and very approachable person.
Yes, and whenever we had lesson nga dili na mo masabtan, she always find ways nga different approaches para makasabot jud mi.
First time baguhan pa sa amo kana nga topic, mangita jud na siya og paraan nga or something nga iya jud na itinamban gani pag-ingon pag-discuss para gud makasabot mi.
Even though there are times nga ma-discourage me, but she really pursues us to go on.
For me, it's like teaching and doing missionary job, pareha sila. Kulang ang imuhang existence kung wala kay connection with the community, with the people around you. So it's like, for me, I find meaning, I find fulfillment, I find happiness when I get to like, apart from just teaching.
Kilala man gud si Ma'am Ascuna as stricta daw. Oo, katong wala pa may major. Oh, she is one of our major subject teacher. Then katong wala pa mong major, stricta gud lagi daw. So, ulo hadlok na kay mi. So, we do is study study permi nga makamemorize gyud mi kung unsa among dapat buhaton pag klase na niya.
Even though there were times nga iya ming kasab-an, but those things nga iyang gaistuli sa mo never discourages us because we all know that at the end, those things nga iyang gaistuli sa mo we will use it as we go through life because if kami padulong pa, siya pabalik na.
So, ang iya hakuan influence sa amo is that magtuon jud mi og ayo bisan dili siya ang among instructor.
Actually, I've been telling this to my students. You don't need to become the president. Do not wait for you to become the mayor of your city or the councilor of your barangay or whatever. Kay in your own self, in your own capacity naman kay mabuhat nga katabang sa ilaha. So siguro di ra pud siguro siya nga dinaggo ra pud siya kaayo. Siguro start from small ways. And that's where that's how I do things.
This young lady emanates strength and will that seem to come from a fierce devotion to her God that did not go untried.
The first time was when I started here. They said new employees should have an orientation on a Saturday. So, ikaw bagong empleyado, daho kay nga challenge. And then, siguro it's a matter of like letting your employers know as to who you are, what you believe into. That's what I'm blessed with Liceo. They respect your religion. So what I did was, I talked to my dean that I'm a Seventh-day Adventist. And then they said, okay, we need evidence for you to tell that you're a Seventh-day Adventist. So I went to the conference because I'm a member of, at that time, I was a member of Iligan City Central Church. I was from Iligan then. So it's like, kumuli ba ko dito, one time. So I went to the conference, talked to the president, and then he gave me a certificate. So it's just that I showed to them Monisha certificate. I wrote a letter, could you please excuse me? And thank God, nag-grant ang akong ano. And from then on, siguro smooth sailing na siya. Nga they don't give me schedules sa classes that would fall on our Saturdays. And whenever we have Saturday schedules, wala na siya, dili na ko nila apilon. More given na siya, okay, wala na siya labot kay Adventist na siya. So she has to be at church. So ano lang siya, it's just a matter of like really standing on your faith and then telling them with all the prayers po sa Ginoo nga Lord, i-touch ilang heart. At the same time, believe that all things are temporary. Muagi lang ni siya and things will become better. So ano siya, and then learn from those failures.
Iyang gipahat sa uban ang pagtuo nga anaa kaniya.
In small ways, you are already like sharing the word of God. You don't necessarily have to be preachy, like be upward nga, hey, malingkot ta kay maghimot ang Bible study na. So siguro, it's just like living.
What would you like your students to remember about you?
I'd like them to remember that I'm a person who dreamt and who eventually achieved their dreams without necessarily like forgetting your values, your being a person. I hope that you would understand like that they can do things with the grace of God without necessarily also forgetting your values. Just don't forget who you are and keep your feet firmly grounded.
How important is having faith in God all the times in any situation?
Very important. It keeps you sane. It keeps you balanced. It gives you like this impression nga kinabitang no matter what, there is a Savior who's there, who's keeping watch over you. It's like that. If you do not have faith in God, where do you believe into naman siya? Mura mo siya sa kuha murag asa pa ka mo believe, 'di ba? When all things would be like sa imuhang environment toxic na siya kaayo, it's the faith that keeps you balanced.
Okay, thank you so much, Ma'am Angie.
Thank you very much.
We are
It's
so
been
blessed
a pleasure.
with your story.
Thank you.
Lumalaki na daw ako masyado, ganun, mga...
My sugar level is 300 to 400.
Yung mga kinakain ko nung araw na ma-rich in cholesterol.
Actually, on the first day, I really had a hard time.
I was really forced to eat and...
Mo lang niya akong kaunon, as in fruit, mo lang na siya.
I lost 6 pounds.
Kayang-kaya ko nang umakyat. Dati, humihingal ako eh, pag umakyat ako sa barko eh.
I feel healthier. I feel better.
Sit in and observe how your Adventist friends worship on the Sabbath, featuring different Adventist churches throughout Mindanao. Watch Hope Worship on Hope Channel Philippines.
Welcome back to Faith at Work. Christian, murag inspired lagi gid kayo kakaron. Can you share to us your experiences today?
Yes, Aubrey. I learned a lot from Miss Angel. Plus, I really enjoyed her stories of her different ways on how to relax and feel the presence of the Lord. And isa pa, na ako'y nindot nga bago nga line from her. It says, "Keep going for your dreams. You only have one life. Live it. Live it well."
For dili pud ko palupig nimo, Chris, because Sir Dundee also shares his life experiences kung unsa ka maayo ang Ginoo sa iyaha ug giunsa niya na pagpahat sa uban. And have also learned that in life, we really need to trust the Lord no matter what. And in life, there are really no shortcuts. Kailangan gyud nato paningkamutan kung unsa ang gusto nato maabot.
Well, daghan kayo taog na learn this day.
And I hope nga kitang tanan na blessed sa experiences and faithful stories of life and career ni Sir Dundee and Miss Angel.
We all have to remember that we will just claim God's promises.
Jesus said in Matthew 21 verse 21, "I tell you the truth, if you have faith and do not doubt, not only can you do what was done to the fig tree, but you can also say to this mountain, go and throw yourself into the sea, and it will be done."
This is Christian Bautista.
And this is Aubrey Bertudes. Kaninyo nagaingon,
let your faith live.
And let Jesus be your boss.
See you on the next episodes, only here on
Faith at Work.
Bringing hope the world over. Hope Channel. Hope Channel viewers are loyal, encouraging friends and neighbors to watch. Why? Our viewers believe that Hope Channel not only enhances living, but changes lives through its compelling lineup of programs. Documentaries take subscribers around the world and back through time, visiting places where history was made. Fascinating biographies open up the lives and times of people who made a difference. Travel programs transport the viewer around the world, demonstrating how people work together to make a better planet. Inspirational programming challenges viewers to experience the joy of discovering faith values and offer spirituality as an important part of a balanced lifestyle. Health and lifestyle programs teach disease prevention and make healthy living simple and attractive. Hope Channel programs provide invaluable support for developing healthy relationships and strong communities. Welcome to donor-supported Hope Channel.